There is an aircraft in the United States military that was almost canceled repeatedly, described as too slow, too ugly, and too outdated for modern warfare. And yet, decades after it first flew, soldiers on the ground still call for it when things get desperate. They call it the Warthog. And once you understand how it was built, you understand why. Welcome to Simple Concepts Explained. Today we are pulling back the curtain on the insane engineering of the A-10 Warthog. The A-10 was born during the Cold War. NATO planners feared massive Soviet tank formations pouring across Europe, and fast fighter jets had a problem. At high speed, pilots simply passed targets too quickly to identify and destroy them effectively. The military needed something completely different, an aircraft that could fly low, stay slow, and survive directly above the battlefield. And that requirement shaped every part of the A-10. The aircraft was effectively built around one weapon, the GAU-8 Avenger cannon. This massive 30mm rotary gun fires armor, piercing rounds roughly the size of bottles at nearly 4,000 rounds per minute. The ammunition drum alone weighs over 1,800 kilograms when fully loaded. The cannon is mounted directly along the aircraft's centerline, so the recoil pushes straight through the fuselage instead of twisting the aircraft sideways. Even the nose landing gear had to be offset slightly to make room for the gun itself, and the recoil is enormous. During firing bursts, the aircraft visibly slows down, not because the gun is stronger than the engines, a common myth, but because the recoil forces are genuinely massive. But the truly extraordinary part of the A-10 is not the weapon. It is the assumption that the aircraft would absolutely get hit. Most modern combat aircraft are designed around avoiding enemy fire through stealth, speed, or long-range weapons. The A-10 was designed around surviving damage instead. The pilot sits inside a titanium-armored cockpit nicknamed the bathtub. The armor can withstand armor-piercing rounds up to 23 millimeters in size. The canopy is resistant to gunfire, and critical flight systems are shielded throughout the aircraft. Then there are the engines. Instead of mounting them under the wings like most jets, the A-10 places them high on the rear fuselage. This unusual layout protects the engines from debris when operating from rough airfields, reduces exposure to heat-seeking missiles, and increases the chance that one engine survives if the other is destroyed. And the aircraft was expected to operate from damaged runways near the front lines. That is one reason the wings are straight instead of swept backward like a fighter jet. Straight wings generate far more lift at low speeds, allowing tighter maneuvering, shorter takeoffs, and better control while flying slowly over a battlefield. The redundancy inside the aircraft goes even further. The A-10 has two completely separate hydraulic systems. If one is destroyed, the other can still control the aircraft. And if both fail entirely, the pilot can still fly using a manual mechanical backup system. The fuel tanks are self-sealing. If punctured, the inner layers swell shut to reduce fuel leaks. Foam inside the tanks helps prevent explosions if the aircraft is hit. Even the landing gear was engineered for survivability. When retracted, the wheels still partially protrude beneath the fuselage. That sounds strange until you realize why. If the landing gear fails completely, the exposed wheels help protect the aircraft during an emergency belly landing. Everything about the A-10 assumes damage is inevitable, and history proved the design worked. There are documented cases of A-10s returning to base with shredded wings, destroyed hydraulic systems, missing control surfaces, and engines damaged by missiles or anti-aircraft fire. Some aircraft landed with damage so extreme that maintenance crews immediately retired them afterward. But the pilots survived. That was the entire philosophy behind the Warthog. Not stealth, not elegance, not speed. Survivability. The A-10 is the opposite of most modern combat aircraft. It was never designed to avoid the battlefield. It was designed to fly directly into it, absorb punishment that would destroy almost anything else, and still come home. And that is why, decades later, soldiers on the ground still trust it when everything else fails. Because the A-10 was never engineered to look futuristic. It was engineered to survive chaos. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe to Simple Concepts Explained for more stories about the hidden engineering behind the world around us. We will see you in the next one.